Well, first of all, let's just take a couple of deep breaths. So take a deep breath in and let it out. And another deep breath in and out. And one more deep breath in, and we're going to hold it this time. Hold it. Set an intention for healing, whatever it is that you desire to heal at this moment. And let that out. Go ahead and close your eyes and rewind your life like you're looking at a movie. And rewind back to the last time when you felt a sense of peace and wellness. And see that part of your life. What did that feel like? And now rewind a little bit farther back to when you were much younger, to a time before you experienced a trauma that may have led to the point of illness or unwellness that you might be experiencing at this time. And see yourself in that moment. What does that feel like? Rewind even farther back to a time before you were even born. And you're in this space where there's just ultimate quiet and stillness. And you find yourself sitting on a bench. You're at a bus stop. You're waiting excitedly to come and have this life experience. And while you're there, someone approaches the bench, sits down next to you. You greet this person. And they ask you what it is that you want to learn from this mortal experience while you're there. You think about it for a moment, and you realize that you really want to learn about divine forgiveness. This person asks you, how are you going to learn that? And you tell them, I don't know, I guess someone will have to do something to me that is just so unforgivable that I will have to learn how to forgive that. And the more you think about it, you realize something and you turn to the person next to you and say, will you be that person for me? After consideration, they look at you and say, yes, I will do that for you. And you thank that person. Thank you. Now we're going to go back forward into your life to a point in your life where you experienced something that somebody did to you that was really difficult, that made your life more difficult in some way, that you had to deal with. And look at that person. And what do you see in yourself that they did for you? How did that experience teach you something? How did you grow from that? And now look at this person, and if you feel comfortable, embrace them and tell them thank you. Thank you for teaching me this. Thank you for allowing me to have this opportunity to grow. Let's take a deep breath now and move forward to another experience in your life where somebody did something that was very hurtful or traumatizing. And once again, maybe you can just take a little step back and view that situation and view yourself. And how did what that person do ultimately teach you something? What is it that you could have learned? In what way? Was there any healing that took place, or growing, or knowledge that was useful to you? Go ahead, just take a deep breath. Look this person in the eyes and tell them thank you. Thank you for what you've given me, this gift and this opportunity to learn. And for being my teacher. Thank you for playing this role in my life. I forgive you. I love you. And you can do this as many times as you need to. You can pause this meditation now and explore this even more until you feel like you've come to a place of peace with all these moments in your life that have led to where you are right now in some way. And you're ready to move on. And now I'd like to just take another minute to explore the ultimate forgiveness that needs to take place when we go through these experiences. And that's forgiving ourselves. Oftentimes, when we experience trauma, when we change in unexpected ways, we can look in the mirror and not like what we see. And sometimes we'll even be very cruel or harsh to ourselves, even in unconscious ways. And so I'd like for you to travel back again to a period of time when you were young, when you were a child, and look at that child and the understanding and the innocence that that younger version of you has. And how they're just trying to love and be loved. And this child stores all the memories that you've ever had. And everything that you experience physically is just this child's way of letting you know that they're trying to bring the truth up to your conscious mind, that they're trying to tell you what it is that you still need to work on and heal or feel in order to move on and grow and fulfill this mortal experience that you desire to have. And so look at this young version of yourself and ask if you can just place your hand on their head and caress stroke their head and their face, and tell yourself, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for all the ways that I ignored you and didn't listen to you or spoke harshly to you. I hear you now. I love you. You're worthy of love. And from now on, whenever I start to think that you and I aren't good enough, aren't able, aren't capable, whatever thoughts pop into my mind from here on out that say I can't, I don't deserve, I promise I'm going to be mindful of those thoughts. And I'm going to stop and listen to the truth that you have to tell me. And be thankful in that moment for what you're giving me, the health, the strength, the ability to be aware, to love another person, to function in whatever even limited ways I can function, and give thanks. Thank you for giving me these gifts and the gift of healing that I know you ultimately desire to give me. And I promise to express this love from here on out